So in this video, we are going to talk about what you're actually paying financial planners for. What is their use? Because most people don't avoid financial planners because they don't value advice. They avoid them because they think they can Google everything. And technically, you can. But after 6 years in the industry, here's what I've learned: that information isn't the problem. Clarity, confidence, and follow through are actually the issue. So what does a good financial planner actually do that Google, spreadsheets, and even ChatGPT can't? So the number one thing they do is they help you figure out what the actual real problem is. One of the hardest parts of money isn't choosing the investments, it's knowing what you're actually solving for. I often meet people who'll say things like, I want to retire early, I want to invest better, I want to feel more secure. But when you dig a bit deeper, the real issue is more something like fear of running out of money, guilt about spending, uncertainty about any trade-offs. A planner's first job isn't to give answers. It's helping you ask better questions. So they turn options into strategy. And so the internet is incredibly good at giving you these options: ISAs versus pensions, index fund, passive versus active, pay off your mortgage versus invest. But options without prioritization just create paralysis. A planner's role is to give you your goals, values, and constraints, and this matters more than anything. So another thing they help you do is they help you set real priorities. Most people don't have money problems, they have trade-off problems. So you can't maximize your lifestyle now, your financial security later, freedom, flexibility, generosity, and safety all at the same time. A good planner helps you decide what wins and what you're consciously choosing to trade off. They do the boring technical heavy lifting. That's another thing they do. This is the part that most people actually underestimate, because pensions, tax wrappers, allowances, protection, planning, estate planning, none of this is actually conceptually hard, but it's hard to do well and consistently. And most people don't have the time and frankly all the desire to become semi-professional planners, as well as their full-time jobs, their families, their hobbies, and everything else in between. So what a planner does is they help you avoid very expensive mistakes. In practice, most financial damage doesn't come from bad markets, it comes from bad behaviour. Selling in downturns, chasing performance, over-concentrating, under-insuring, or even ignoring estate planning. I've seen people lose more through one emotional decision than through 10 years of bad returns. And another important thing they can do is they help with both wealth creation and wealth preservation. Making money and keeping money are two completely different separate skills. Accumulation is about growth, risk tolerance, and discipline. Preservation is about tax structure, succession, timing, and protection. Most people only optimize for growth and accidentally create fragility. Another thing is they become your long-term decision filter. This is the benefit no one really talks much about. A good planner becomes a thinking partner. When a new opportunity or fear or decision shows up, you don't start from scratch. You run it through a framework. Does this move me closer to my actual goals, or just react to short-term emotions? And that consistency can compound over the years. So this isn't about saying everyone needs a financial planner. Some people genuinely enjoy doing it by themselves, and they actually do it really well. But there's so much information out there that you can sort of learn any skill by yourself. But what this video is about is, if you ever find yourself constantly second guessing, paralyzed by options, or unsure where you're actually on track, then the value of advice isn't in returns, it's in the clarity, the confidence, and the better decisions over time. And ironically, those things are very hard to Google. If you want, I can do another video about this and tell you more about what financial planners do. Stay tuned for more.